stick with the Albanese government. They're rolling out these campaign, it's not a campaign ad, but it looks like a campaign ad. They're all about the tax cuts, all over the radio. This one I'm about to show is on X. It'll be on television if it's not already. Have a look.
We've all been feeling cost of living pressures. That's why the Australian government's tax cuts from the 1st of July are for every taxpayer. Visit taxcuts.gov.au to find out how they'll benefit you.
But why do we need these very expensive ads? Any tax cut that you're entitled to is going to be calculated automatically, end up in your pay. There's no forms to fill in, no application process. This just seems like a big political campaign for the Albanese government, funded, ironically, by our taxpayers.
Well, yes, and that's illegal, really. It's just that he's lucky the election is a bit further down the track. But, you know, this is a government that's in trouble. He knows he's in trouble. He's looking around. He's like a drowning man who's got this life raft of, OK, well, the tax cuts are coming, so, you know, they got me through that Dunkley election, so maybe I can spend some of the poor sucker taxpayers' money and, you know, make myself look the big man. You know, we can all see through it, for God's sake. Meanwhile, the fuel excise is still as high as it ever was. They talk and talk about how they understand what we're all going through. Those tax cuts are not even going to buy us an ice cream. You know, it's just a load of crap. And this is why people are so fed up with this government, because they're all talk and it's all baloney.
Well, talking about governments in trouble, let's go to the US, where the New York Post reports Joe Biden is the least popular president in 70 years, below even Nixon and Carter. His approval rating is 38.7%, this is according to the latest Gallup poll. That's 3 points lower than George H.W. Bush at the same point in his presidency. And you remember George Sr. was at one-term president. With about 6 months remaining before Election Day, Biden stands in a weaker position than any prior incumbent, the pollsters concluded. Now, things are really grim for Joe Biden when even the CNN polls show him trailing badly behind Donald Trump. He is 6 points behind in a head-to-head race, and it's even worse in the latest CNN poll when you factor in other candidates.
In a head-to-head race, 49% of voters say they'd pick Trump for president, compared to 43% for Biden. That's a 9-point Trump advantage with independent voters. And add in third-party candidates, and Trump's lead jumps even more. He has 42% to Biden's 33%, and Robert F. Kennedy Jr. gets 16%. Voters, 4 years later, have a better view of Trump's presidency compared to Biden's. 55% say Trump's time in office was a success, with only 39% saying the same about Biden's presidency.
Prue, are we looking at a second Trump term, or can the Democrats and the establishment fortify another election? That's the term they like, fortify.
Oh, right. They're going to need to have a big fortification built. Look, the man's he's a dead man walking, really. He looks like that when he's stumbling everywhere anyway. But people will, maybe he'll pick the ageist card and, you know, think that that's going to get him some support. But literally, he's beyond it. It'll be interesting to see whether the Democrats actually stick by him, or if he and, you know, his wife, for God's sake, you know, how is she allowing this man to continue? It's just really embarrassing, if not really quite pathetic, to see him in full force. So maybe the Democrats will read it and say, no, it's time to tap him on the shoulder. I know it's his choice, but why would he want to face this defeat unless Hunter's got a few more, you know, gigs that he wants to get going before they actually, you know, leave the White House? But it's a pretty pathetic situation when you've got Trump, who, you know, really everybody's really thinking, wow, a second term of Trump. But boy, he's got to be better than Biden. Anyone would be better than Biden.
Oh, absolutely. And the polls also show that people are remembering those Trump years a lot more fondly. than you would imagine, given the media hysteria we saw throughout his 4 years. Prue MacSween, thank you so much for your time this evening.
Thanks, Rita.